The chapter 6 we were talking about different types of speeches because not every speech are the same. Some speeches are funny, that's entertain. They in other speeches you have to persuade or informate. We are and the information is to get some information like the word says to your public, something that they already don't know, but you're going to teach it. The goal is to get that knowledge to your public, and this is the process of delivering some information, skills, or expectative in some form to people who could benefit from it, so they can know what you're talking about. Just like uh, like in your classes that the teacher comes and tell you some information and you're noting it, you're writing it in order to get it to your mind. The second one is to persuade. This is a difficult part because the information you just have to know what you're going to talk about and teach that information, but in the persuade it's like a combination between information and the persuasion, because you can know something, you can know perfectly your speech, but if you don't have that touch to your public, you're not going to persuade, because persuasion means to convince someone, maybe to convince someone to do something because you believe that is the best to your public. But if you're going to try to change the mind of someone that already knows something about it, for example, that they think that a team of football is the best, and you're trying to explain that that team is not the best because you think that the best team is the blue one, and if they think that the best is the red one, you're going to have a good information and good arguments in order to make them realize that they are not correct, that the correct team is the blue one, the one that you're going to say. And the last one, and it is the most difficult to me, is the entertain, because if you already have seen Franco Escamilla or some comedians like in Netflix or whatever, you may know that they know an story. They have to memorize an story, but not just that. They have to make their audience laugh, and that is very difficult because for me, I can say whatever they are going to say and I can memorize their speeches, but I don't have that touch in order to make them laugh, because you're telling a joke, and if you tell a joke like normally with the same tone of voice and without expressions in your face, you are going to get bored your audience instead of make them laugh, and that is very difficult because you have to control your movements, your laugh as well, because you can laugh in this time, you in this part of the speeches you can laugh about your own jokes, but you have to be careful because if you laugh about your own joke but not anyone laughs, that is going to be awkward. So be careful with that, and difference between the entertain, the information, and the persuasion part of the speeches.